Dudes, it's Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So Baro is here on the Mercury Relay. Let's see what he's got for us this visit. Reminder, the Baro new loot boxes, the Void Surplus, will be here after the Isle Weaver update. So this will be probably the last really bad Baro, hopefully ever, because there's a new evergreen item on the way. If you enjoy these types of videos, make sure to sub this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, build videos, news videos, all that kind of stuff. The next place for Warframe content. As those news videos did go out, DE did announce a rework to Baro in a way. It's basically going to be a reason to sign to every Baro going forward, even if the loot is pretty underwhelming like it usually is. But yeah, also there will always be a new item at Baro like there always has been, which is usually going to be like a Scaldra glyph or something underwhelming like that. So I'm going to expect a Techrot glyph today, because last time Baro had a Scaldra glyph. Okay, so he's on the Mercury Relay.
May I extend an
Let's see what he's
invitation
got.
to you? My latest collection.
Okay, so what is the new thing here? Is it this bobblehead, the zeloid bobblehead? Either way, let's go ahead and take a look at all the things he's got, because it looks kind of like all over the place as far as the organization. Yeah, what is the new item this week? Well, it's something that I already had, so maybe the Gatma Prime? Either way, let's do a full bar review of everything he's got and see if it's worth signing in for. Or again, there will be a new item like right here once Baro gets reworked at the end of the month. Alright, so we got Prime Pressure Point, Prime Pistol Gambit, Prime Chilling Grasp, Vermilion Storm, and Prime Regen. So we get some really good Prime mods here this week. Prime Pressure Point is a must-have. Why do I have 6 of those? Wow, 6 of those apparently. Prime Regen's really good for Sentinels too, and Prime Pistol Gambit's good for pistols. Although Secondary Enerve Arcane has kind of replaced this in quite a few builds. Well, not every build. For the Appearance tab here, we've got the things you see. If any of these look enticing to you, go ahead and grab it. And for the weapons, we got the Gatva Prime Rifle, which is a lot of ducats, 675 ducats, dang. We've got the Machete Wraith, which is only 410 ducats, and we got the Viper Wraith, which is 400 ducats. So, sadly, the best weapon here is the Gatva Prime, which is extremely expensive, 675 ducats and 625,000 credits. Insane. Like, literally, like, over double the credits of the Machete Wraith, and it's like 4 times the credits of the Viper Wraith. But yeah, this used to be a Twitch drop weapon from TennoCon, and now it comes from Baro. It's actually a pretty decent primary rifle. Like when you get whenever Gatva inflicts a status chance, the next shot has a chance to be a red crit. So basically, even though it doesn't have the most crit chance, it becomes red crits just because that's the special perk of the weapon. So yeah, I'd recommend trying it out if you haven't already. But they're definitely not like a must-have due to the extremely high cost. Like a lot of ducats. As far as the miscellaneous tab here at the end, we've got these cosmetics, as you see, a Goose G3 beacon, and we've also got the Axie A5 with the Ak Vasto Prime blueprint, and that's pretty much just Vasto parts across the board. So, not the best Baro, but there's some good stuff if you want to log in for like flipping stuff for Platinum or whatever. So let's go over a full Platinum review here of the best stuff to grab for Platinum. Okay, so for Prime Pressure Point, that's going to be definitely a good choice. Basically, everyone in the game wants this mod. If you don't have this mod, you'll probably have to buy it eventually. So I'd say it's a great item to grab, at least for yourself, and a decent one to grab extra copies of in the future, too. So great, probably the best item he brought this time, Prime Pressure Point. Prime Pistol Gambit. Like I said earlier, this is not as important as it used to be, funny enough, even though it is a really good mod. Because we have Secondary Enerve Arcane gives additive crit chance, and this gives multiplicative, like, crit chance increase. So I would recommend that you still get it, but it's like one of the lower priorities. If you have the Secondary Enerve Arcane, you can kind of replace that. That being said, Deadhead's really good instead of Enerve sometimes too, so it's not like it's a useless mod, just a mod that got kind of like replaced a little bit as far as the functionality of the game. But yeah, really, really good. As far as Prime Chilling Grasp and Prime Regen, these are probably not going to be as overall needed. Prime Chilling Grasp is cold damage for shotguns, good for like a blast build, good for like a viral build, I guess, or like something like that, but not really the most needed, because you can just go for a 60-60 mile a lot of the time, which gives more status chance too. But if you want the biggest number, this is going to give you the biggest number on your shotgun build. So because of that, maybe you'll want to grab it, but I would suggest against it, honestly. For Vermilion Storm, this like drops from like Kuba Guards or something like that, so it's not that hard to farm. Wouldn't recommend buying it from Baro for 385 ducats. And for Prime Regen, this can be good to resell, but a lot of times I'd recommend people use Beast Companions over Sentinels because Beast Companions can double loot and Sentinels cannot, sadly. I hope DE changes that someday. But as of right now, it's just basically Sentinels are there for people that aren't as good at shield gating and survivability, so you can actually, you know, have a little bit of an easier time because they can shield gate a lot better than Companions can. So still a good mod. I still have a couple copies of it I didn't sell apparently. So I'd say this is probably like the second or third place mod to get. First place being Prime Pressure Point. This is probably second place, yeah. This is like third place, fourth place. For the appearance tab, you can't really trade any of this stuff, but Opticore skin looks pretty cool. But yeah, for the weapons, I mean, you could try to sell the Gothic Prime. It's like I said, it's a lot of ducats each, so you better be getting like a lot of plat. I'm talking like 100 plat plus for these if you're selling these. So I would recommend grabbing any of these weapons. Like maybe you could, if you're like really rolling in the ducats, you could grab this. But yeah, Super Baro for TennoCon will be here in like about a little bit over a month right now. So I'd say it's smart to stack up ducats for the next month and buy whatever you want from Super Baro if you have the TennoCon ticket, because this is just expensive. So yeah, that's gonna be basically it. Now we do have a couple other things I wanted to tell you guys about. After yesterday, Pablo did put out a Araxia like ability showcase thing, and I probably am not gonna do a third video reviewing Araxia's abilities, but basically Araxia's abilities were shown and they're looking pretty good. So we've got the Spiderling Spawn ability, we've got, let's see if I can actually pull this up really quick here. Spiderling Spawn ability, we've got the ultimate causing AoE toxin procs on kill, just like we talked about in the video showcase the other day, or the preview the other day. Yeah, Pablo just basically shown it in mass. Now we took a very, very in-depth review of this yesterday on stream, so maybe I'll put the stream VOD up or something like that. But basically, yeah, we got a good look at him. So here's Araxia's abilities in actual gameplay. So she's going to wall latch and be invisible. You are not permanently invisible while wall latch. You will get the 8-second once you wall latch. You have to basically jump from wall to wall. But yeah, she's going to create little mini Spiderlings. The Spiderlings are going to explode, apparently, on death. He didn't say anything about that in the video, but yeah, she's looking pretty good. So the only thing that is maybe an issue is that when you are in your ulti, you have this little toxic buff right here. This is making me think that Roar is not going to work because you can only have one damage buff per. There's the Exploding Spider right there, too. Now, the Exploding Spider didn't really do much damage, as you saw right there, but it does explode. So looks like a toxic AoE frame, which will be very, very, self-sufficient. So I'm looking forward to this a lot. This will be June 25th, and they didn't say what her helmet ability would be. I'm assuming it will be the Web Bomb, or second ability that makes enemies get caught in webs. So very cool stuff here. There's more to talk about as well, but we'll save that for maybe a future video where we can actually fully focus on it. So that's basically it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Appreciate the support, and yeah, I'm going to probably farm some ducats this week and do some giveaways too. So yeah, guys, take it easy. Peace.